Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. 'Tis the season for giving back. In just a couple of days, you can take part in helping make sure a family does not go hungry this holiday season with the 26th annual Mayflower Marathon Food Drive. And here to give us more details, we have Sonia Morell with FM 99 and 106.9 The Fox, as well as Chris Tan with the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore. Good to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
A wonderful event. Of course, it's kind of self-explanatory when you think about the marathon and, of course, the support to the food bank. But Sonia, just tell us exactly what the Mayflower Marathon is.
Well, it's an event that's been going on since 1997 to support the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore, as well as the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank. It kicks off this Friday morning at 5:30 a.m. and goes round the clock till Sunday at 3 p.m. And there are 4 donation locations where people can come out and bring turkeys, food, and non-perishable food items, as well as money. Money goes a long way for the food banks.
Absolutely.
So we encourage people to come out to Pembroke Square, formerly Pembroke Mall in Virginia Beach. Also the Kroger at Coliseum Central in Hampton. Both of those locations are around the clock. And then there's 2 other drop-off points, Kroger in Tab and Kroger in North Suffolk, and they're open basically daylight hours until 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and then until 3 p.m. on Sunday.
That's perfect. So just pick your location, whatever's closest to you, and make sure you drop something off. You know, Chris, I got to ask you, you think about the food bank, and of course, there's always a need there, but talk about the need specifically this year. You know, we're 2 years into the pandemic now, a lot of families having this need that didn't before. So talk about what people need to know about what the food bank needs this year.
Yeah, so, you know, anything that you need around Thanksgiving is what we're looking for, non-perishable items, turkeys, and of course, monetary donations, because we can take $10 worth of donated and make it $60 worth of food. Wow. And so it's a real buying purchase power that we have. I think the neighbors that we're seeing come to our doors every day is a different group than we've ever seen before. Many more new people coming into the work that we're doing. Inflation has had a huge impact where families are basically supplementing their food budgets with food bank food. So absolutely.
Wow. And you know, I'm sure there is certainly a vibe out there at all of these different locations when people are helping to support their neighbors and people they may never meet. Sonia, can you talk a little bit about that? We're 2.5 decades into this, and I'm sure there is just a feeling certainly around the holidays when people give to other people.
100%. I mean, FM 99 and 106.9 The Fox created this event because we saw the need all those years ago. And while it might be different year to year, COVID or inflation or whatever the case, it's your viewers, it's our listeners, it's food bank supporters, it's church groups, it's motorcycle groups, it's community groups. Everybody gives what they can. Whether it's a large or small donation, we welcome all of them. And it's actually fun. You roll up, volunteers will unload your car, people are clapping and cheering, and it makes you feel good about giving and helping out neighbors in need.
Absolutely. And if that wasn't enough, Chris, can you give one last push? If someone's watching saying, I don't know if I can support, I'm trying to help my own family this year, what would you say to get them to support?
You know, anything that you can give is going to be really helpful to us. You know, we like to say at the food bank, we're neighbors helping neighbors, because that's what neighbors do. And so it would be a great opportunity for us to have your presence there. As little as you can give or as much as you give, we'd love to have it. Absolutely.
For sure. And I'm thinking that's your website right there, or the website for the event. Sonia, can you give us the details in case people missed anything and want to check?
Sure. You can also go to fm99.com or 1069thefox.com. It kicks off at 5:30 a.m. Friday and it goes through 3 p.m. Sunday at Pembroke Square, which is formerly Pembroke Mall, and then at 3 different Krogers, Coliseum Central in Hampton, the one in Tab, and the one in North Suffolk. And for any of your viewers or our listeners who have given before, the same locations as last year.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But as Chris said, no donation is too small, even if it's a few dollars. If everybody just gave a few dollars or a few cans or an extra turkey, we could really make a difference this holiday season for so many people right here in Hampton Roads.
And that's the key right there. Whatever you can do is really going to make a difference. Make sure you support the Mayflower Marathon. Get that information, go to the websites, and certainly support. Sonia, Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we'll be right back.